Please let's
Yes,
know
I'm
where
from
you are
London
joining
as
us.
well.
Fantastic. Let's see where you are joining us from tonight. I can see we have a lot of people joining us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us tonight. Thank you so very, very much. We are so happy to have you. Tonight, I want us to get our mind open. Let's be ready. Let's be very, very ready to go into the. Please, if you don't mind, can you unmute yourself tonight so that you can get to hear me clearly? If your speaker is on, can you just unmute it so that you can get to hear me clearly tonight? Tonight promised to be a good night, as I always believe. If you are ready and you are already on this network tonight, I just want you to give me a thumbs up on the chat box. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's fantastic. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I am ready here as well, and I'm sure we are all ready. Tonight, we're going to concentrate more on a property strategy that many people have spoken about. But tonight, I want to see as much as possible if I can simplify it for us. Trying to make sure I have my system open so that I can bring up the slide. But nevertheless, we're all here. We can go on with the rest of the night. Before I go into the meeting tonight, I want to let you know that the purpose of this bi-monthly, every 2-month webinar is to create awareness and to let people know what is possible, especially with respect to the UK market. We want to let you know the opportunity that are available that some people are not even aware of. We want to make sure that we bring that information to we want to bring that information to you so as for you to make informed decision with respect to property. There are a lot of things going on in the United Kingdom and a lot of people don't know. So we want to try as much as possible to bring your attention to those things so that you will not be in the dark as to the opportunity that are available. Strategy called BRR. And I'll give as many people opportunity to ask questions. Maybe you have any questions around this strategy, strategy tonight. We're going to make all available to you into this strategy.
Good evening, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Hi, everyone. Hello. Please, if you can hear me, can someone at least just say something so I can be sure that oh, good, great. We sincerely apologize for the technical issue Mr. Kaude is currently facing. We are trying to get him back on board, and he will be with us in another minute. We sincerely apologize. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the patience.
Thank you. We can unmute now.
Was after a caravan of Kedleston schools.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
I
we
can hear you.
can.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, so sorry about this today. It's not, I mean, sometimes these things happen and I sincerely apologize for what has just happened tonight. Let me go on. Like I said, today I'm going to share details around BRR. And tonight, I just want to quickly run through this. And I've promised that I'm going to send you the recording so that everyone on this platform tonight, you can listen to it again. And so you have an idea of everything that we'll discuss again. All right, so let's dive into it. Just hold on. I'm trying to, since I am back now, I want to open it on this so that I can share it. I think I'll be able to share with you. Just hold on. I have to quickly change my system so I'm able to be able to share my screen with you. I don't know if everybody can see my screen.
Not yet.
Oh, you can't see my screen yet? Okay. I'm seriously working on it. Sorry, you'll get it now. I'm going to give time for all this additional time we're taking from you tonight. So you have time to ask questions, you have time to okay. I think I'm good now. Share. Yes. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay.
It's gone in a minute.
Today is a great day, man. Okay. Can you all see my screen? Can everyone see my screen? Hello? Hello? Oh my God, what's happening? Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Sir, we can see your screen.
Oh, thank you very much.
People are dropping message in the chat that we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. I want to be sure. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so I will go straight into it. I think I've wasted much time on this technology thing that I'll just go into it. So the introduction, if I want to discuss the financial landscape in the UK, the financial challenges versus wealth barriers. The truth of the matter is that everybody wants to live more. Everybody wants to live a better life, but they really don't know that it's not about wishing. There are some necessary action that need to be taken. There are some things you need to be aware of to bring that your dream to reality. So I want us to look at those things that you need to be aware of. And I will share my own secret code and life transformation. Then we dive into the main talk tonight. Are you ready? Can I get an answer for that? If you're ready, let me just see your response on the chat box. And the admin, please carry me along. Let me know what is happening on the chat box. Yes, you are ready. Thank you very much. 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 Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I need that encouragement. Most so when the technology is trying to play on me today. All right, let me quickly introduce myself to you. Because I started October 1992. So next month, I'll be 33 years. I've invested significantly in education, especially property education. The first set of my education is what I call personal development, where I invested so much in leadership and in many other things I know can enhance my earning capacity. Because the more you learn, the more you earn. I don't know how many of us have heard of that statement before. The more you learn, the more you earn. Some people don't know that knowledge, there is a connection between what you know and what you earn. So sometimes we need to make a conscious effort to put some kind of investment on ourselves so as to increase our earning capacity. And I think I've done that, and that has helped me and every other one that come in contact with me to have some financial freedom and experience some level of comfort. Because like I said, everyone wants more. Everyone wants something additional than the normal. Nobody wants to just live just like that. So today, let me talk to you about TMS UK properties. Please, I need some encouragement to be sure that we are still together. Are we still together?
Yes.
Yes, sir. We are together.
Yes, we're working together. Yeah.
In case you're saying anything, we can't hear you, Mr. Kayode Adiagbo.
I believe his network is off again.
Is it off now?
Oh, okay, he's back. We can hear him.
Thank you very much. Please, I need you to just let me know what is happening so that I will know that we are all together. So your property journey starts with us. With TMS, you don't just learn, you transform. Because imagine the kind of information we put across to you based on our experience, you begin to gradually see yourself moving from the point of being just an ordinary dreamer to where your dream become real. We will help wealth creation made simple. Step-by-step guidance will help you achieve time and money freedom. Sometimes people don't know about things that are around them that have been strategically positioned to help them achieve their goal. So we help you to look at those things and to see how you can leverage on those things in achieving your goal. All right, so like I told you, I've told you about myself. The next question I will ask is, why did you join this webinar tonight? Why exactly did you join this webinar? Is it because of the title that you joined this webinar? Is it because of me that you joined the webinar? Or do you have a specific reason that makes you turn on to spend your 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hour with me tonight? What exactly is the driving force? What is your why? When I submitted myself to know more, because like I said, I was just an ordinary builder practicing the skill that I've acquired. But I later realized that there are two different things. You can be a builder and still you are just working for people. But if you really want to become a property investor, you might need to submit yourself to a further education. And that's what I did. Simply because my own why happens to be two major things: freedom of time and freedom to spend when I need to spend. I really don't want to be a burden on anyone. So I want to be able to have it when I need it. But you need to reflect. What's the purpose? You need to know what is the motivation question on why you pursue this property or wealth creation. If that why is not strong enough, it won't push you, because there will be a time where you'll be down. There will be a time where you will not feel like it. Currently tonight on this platform, got some of my students in our academy. One of the things I keep telling them is that beyond the time that we spend in the classroom, you must have time where you pursue this dream, because it's your own ultimate dream. You must have time that you dedicate to research, to further knowledge, to know what you need to do, what kind of material you need to have, what kind of books you need to read, what kind of network meeting you need to attend, what kind of people you need to surround yourself with. These are the things that can come based on your why question. And then finally, the mindset and the possibility. Greatness begins with a mindset that believes in possibility. You must have that strong belief that this journey is something that you too can embark on. I tell myself one thing, and that has been one of my guide. If any human being can do it, I can do it. Because we all have, like we say in my culture, we all have one head. We all have two hands. So all I need to do is know what that individual knows so that I can do what that individual is doing. So tonight, I want to share with you some of the financial landscape in United Kingdom. One, I will talk about the challenges. I mean, Many of us know this, but we are not conscious of it. How many channel is money going out of us? How many channel? I've had courses to sit down with people and start writing. Averagely tonight, and if you can remember, averagely tonight, many of us, there are about 10 different ways that money leaves us on a monthly basis. I know the interesting part, many people only earn through just one medium. So why should you be earning through one medium and you are spending through about 10, 11 other medium? It will that account will never balance. I don't know how much you are earning. It will never balance. That's why people go into debt and borrowing increase due to poor habit or lifestyle inflation. There are some things you don't even have control over. If you don't pay rent, you need to pay your mortgage. If you don't pay mortgage, you need to pay. I mean, after all of that, you still need to pay all those domestic bills. And then the funnest part of it is that our bills don't stay on the same spot. Recently, I got a notification from all my suppliers, energy suppliers, across board. They are increasing from October. They are increasing their rate from October. So imagine if you are a salary earner. I don't know at what percentage the salary is being increased, both in the private sector or in the public sector. But the truth is, your expenditure increases every day. If you go to the market now, if you pay attention to what you bought about 2-3 months ago, they are not the same price now. So the wages are stagnant. The debt is rising because you need to pay. You need to pay for so many things. So the need for you to begin to consider how to earn something extra, how to at least make more income. Somebody said, in this present age, to really live the life to its fullness, you must earn from 7 different sources of income. You must have 7 regular sources of income. That is, money must be coming to you through 7 medium. And you might not get there overnight, but if you have that knowledge and you work it out, it is possible. So tonight I want to quickly discuss about the barrier to wealth creation. Number 1, financial literacy. And that is why a medium like this, opportunity like this is very good, where we'll remind ourselves the need for us to think outside the box. Lack of financial knowledge impacts investment success. When you don't know what is available, you might not know. For example, I don't know how many people on this platform today, you have 10,000 pounds in your bank account. Can I be honest with you? If that 10,000 pounds remain in your bank account till this time next year, I think the highest interest you will get on that money from the bank will be 75 pounds. If that is if they give you up to that. Because some approached me last year and they told me they put 30,000 in the bank account, and at the end of the year, they were only giving 75 pounds or something. So imagine that money would be, you can earn over 10% of that, over that resources, if you know the right kind of business that is available to you without you even lifting your finger. So financial literacy, systemic inequality, spending habits. Some people really don't pay attention to the fact that, look, if your expenditure is increasing, you need to reduce what you spend on. You need to reduce what you buy. But unfortunately, we're in a society where everything is focused to you, as if you don't have them, heaven will fall. Whereas no, heaven won't fall. They are doing their own. They want to give you, if you on your TV, if you go on social media, they put a lot of things we don't need to us, just for us to buy. Everybody is doing their own thing. And then finally, investment access issues, opportunity due to low income and lack of strategy. I I won't pick the low income. I'll pick lack of strategy. If you have good strategy, you can determine tonight and say, okay, a particular percentage of my income will go to savings, and after 1 year, I'll pull that saving out and go and invest it in something else that can increase my fund. Because if you keep saving in the bank, you are just giving bank money to do what we are doing. Because I tell people, most of the money in the bank is what we are using to do property. And many banks actually use your money that you save to do property, and they make 20%, 30%, 40% profit, and they will give you peanuts. So let's go on tonight. Financial challenges and wealth barrier. We've spoken about it. Immediate financial struggle, low income, poor spending, and so on and so forth. So because of time, let me quickly just run. My own secret code, let me dive into that, and then I will now give you some numbers. One, the beginning of this thing tonight is what I call mindset shift. You must have a different belief system. I tell people there are a lot of opportunity in this country, but you must, first of all, believe in your mind that it is possible. You must not believe the wrong thing. And where do we get those wrong things? We get those wrong things from friends, from families. One of my mentors said recently that when she wanted to go into property business about 8-9 years ago, her mom used to tell her, no, it's Jimmy, don't let them, no, it's a scam, don't go into it. Her mom was putting so much pressure on her, she decided not to even tell her mom again. Today, she's a multi-millionaire. Imagine if she listened to her mom. Some people will tell you, no, don't mind all these building people or property people, or don't listen to them. They just want you to remain on the same level. Why? Because they speak to your mind and they discourage you from taking that step. The second point is you must set goals. You must have clear financial goals with measurable action. For example, in the next 1 year, how much do you want to put aside? How much do you want to use in that money you put aside? One, to go into property. I'm not saying property is the only way you can increase your fund. Other people do other things, cryptocurrency, stock, and all of that. But I am only an expert in property, and I know I tell people the reason why they call it real estate is because it's the only estate that is real. Every other thing is not real. Anything can happen. But before anything can happen to affect property, it will take a long thing to happen. So real estate is the only estate that is real. Now, you'd also now need, one of my code also is networking. You need to know how to connect with like-minded investors. And we have created an opportunity for people to collaborate, either with us or with other like-minded people. We have all of that. And finally, what would I call skill development? We have different kind of training in TMS that can help people. We have service accommodation simplified. We have basic property business. On all our academy, we have different kind of training that can help you to develop, to open your eyes to see the opportunity that are in this market. In fact, I remember the last webinar I did, after I shared, someone called me and said, I never believed that in this country, you can get a 3-bedroom house for 100 and something thousand. Or why not? It's possible. One of the people that came to me, I just bought a property for them, 59,000 in Sheffield. And we got our paper. We met last week, Friday, in my solicitor's office. So it is possible, but it is the skill that you develop that will let you know what is available and where and who you can work with. And then I share about life transformation. My strategy is to empower others to at least make that, but take that step. Just move from little to something. Why should you be working and someone is enjoying your resources? By investing over 40,000 plus, I have done that. I've spent so much to educate myself because I believe so much in education. I believe so much in what you know will determine what you need into your hand. And presently, we have multiple properties within London and Essex that we use for our rent-to-rent strategy. And presently, we're doing our the BRR strategy that I'm about to say more about. We're doing that in Sheffield, in South Yorkshire, in United Kingdom. All right, so let me go on quickly. This strategy, BRR property strategy, is called buy, refurbish, rent, and refinance. And I term it one of the most powerful wealth building methods. Why do I say so? You can, it's like two side, it's like a coin. This strategy is like a coin. You can use side one or side two of it. The side one of it is what you can do, buy, refurbish, and refinance. And the side two of it, you can buy, refurbish, and sell. That's what some people call flip. So if you want a long sum and you just want to multiply your money, you can take the first part. But if you want to build for long term, many of us may be thinking about 5 years time, 10 years time, then this strategy is one of the best strategy for you. You are still doing your 9 to 5. It doesn't stop you from doing your 9 to 5. It doesn't stop you from pursuing your career. You are a nurse, you are a doctor, you are an accountant, you are an engineer, you are whatever. You are still 100% okay with what you are doing. But on the other hand, you are doing something that will look after you tomorrow. And you will see how easy this strategy can be the best for you. Now, I like to talk with facts. I like to talk with result, proof. Let me go straight into it tonight because our time is well spent. This property are in front of you on the left-hand side. Can we all see my screen, please? I just want that assurance again before I go into it because I'm now going into deep.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let me go forward and come. I'll be going back and forth on this. This is me. This is me in front of this property, Gayside in Sheffield. You can see my humble self and you can see the skip. I bought this here with me in case you want to write something down. I bought this property for 75,000. The cost of refurbishing this property is 35,000. So everything amount to 110. Now, let me go back a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit about this property. Here on my left-hand side, where you see my arrow, if you can see it, that is the way into the kitchen. This particular part you see here was an original wall that divided the kitchen and the bathroom. The bathroom used to be here. So you come out of the living room, you come into the kitchen and you walk straight in here into the bathroom. I think there's another picture that shows the bathroom. Okay, I don't have it here tonight, don't worry. Now, if you come into the bathroom and the kitchen here, so when I bought this, I said to my builder, I said, we're going to reconfigure this house. Now, the beauty about this strategy is this. Because you are buying a property that has been existing for as long as they've been there, they still carry the whole design. So what you are doing is you are bringing them back to life and you are modelizing them to show that, yes, you can use the same structure to create a new property for anyone that intend to come and live there. And that is the value that generates the money you are looking for. So you will need to understand this. It is this refurbishment, it is this reconfiguration that give us. So at the point where you are collecting the key of this, you have already made the money even before you start refurbishing, simply because the rate which you bought the property is not what you are going to sell. So for this seminar tonight, I want you to follow me with the figure. This property is for 75,000. Now I remove everything, remove the bathroom, remove this wall, break everything down. Now make this whole place the kitchen. And that's what you see on the right. This where you have this kitchen now is where the bathroom used to be. Now, where did I move the bathroom to? I moved the bathroom upstairs. Now, if you look at this box here, that is the pipe, waste pipe that is bringing the water from upstairs down to connect to the old waste stack that used to be here in the old toilet before. So when you come into this new kitchen now, you see the design. That is the interpretation of the design. Now you can see we now have a wider kitchen, very big kitchen. When you come into this property now, space will not allow me to show you all the picture of the house. Fantastic. For some of you that will join me later, if you have the opportunity, if you will have the time, I can even drive you down there. I'll be there next week now, because now I'll finish the property. I'm just trying to consider all my options as to where to go with it. I can even do some videos about the property and send to people. I have 2 people already interested in this property because of the way we finish it. Now, let's talk about the number before I go further. I'm going to go into the investment symbol. Before I go further, let me quickly run the number. So if you have your pen and paper with you, 75 plus 35. Please, I need people to participate. So can I see your contribution in the chat box? Yes, I want to be sure we're all together here. Here, this is the main
question in the chat box.
Yeah, the chat box. Yeah. Had 75 the cost of the property with the cost of refurbishment, 35,000. What's your answer, please? Can I have it in the chat box, please? Just to be sure we are all together. I know
already responded.
mathematics is not for everybody, but at least let's have it. I can't see any answer here.
People already responding. 110.
Thank you, 110. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, 110. Thank you. Yeah, that's the right answer. Thank you very much. All right. Now, as at now, that property is valued between 150 and 155. So what's the margin there? What's the profit margin there? Just to be sure we are together. Thank you. Martin Olowe, I can see. Thank you very much. 45. Now, listen to me. Imagine this is your project. Imagine that within 6 months and 9 months, apart from your normal 9 to 5, apart from your normal whatever business you are doing that is generating income for you, an extra business bring 45,000 into your account. Now, this has nothing. Worst case scenario, it depends on how you structure yourself and your income and your tax, whatever it is. Let's even net off the 5,000 on top of it. If you have additional 40,000, you can take your family on holiday annual. Let's even assume that is an extra income for a whole 1 year. Then you can go on a nice holiday for that year to tell yourself you've done well. This is what some people work for in a whole 12 calendar month, and they have family and they pay rent, they pay mortgage, they do everything. This is all what some people life depend on. You are earning it extra. Now listen, the beauty of this strategy I'm sharing with you tonight is this. Put this aside. Let's look at the other part of this same strategy. You can now look at this property and say, no, I'm not going to sell it. Anyone can decide what to do with their property. I'm not using one person idea to, I'm not just talking about one options. I'm going to share the options available to you. So option A is you sell it. Oh, I don't really like that area. I'm going to another part of UK. Sell it, make your money, go away from there completely. Fine. You are right. Nothing stop you. Now, this is the other option. Now you finish this job, house is done well, they've come to price it, you've seen your value, you write 150 somewhere, and you call an estate agent, please, can I have a tenant in this house? Now, on this street where this property is, average rent there is between 750 and 800. So because of the state of this property, I'm not going to collect anything less than 800. That is if I'm renting it out. Now, if you collect 800 on a monthly basis, how much is that in a year? That's over 9,600. Thank you very much. That's 9,600 that you have already put back in your pocket. Now, if you run that for the next 6 months, and that's why I said we are doing recalculation tonight. So take your calculator again. 9,600 is for 1 year. Divide it into 2. So for 6 months, you are getting 4,800. Now, you've already made 4,800. Now, after that 6 months, you can now approach a lender and say, look, this property, I want to refinance it. How many bedroom? Thank you. 3 bedroom, sorry. 3 bedroom. The 3 bedroom still remain 3 bedroom. It's 3 bedroom house. Thank you. Now, you can now say you want to refinance this house. Now, when you want to refinance in the United Kingdom, you are entitled to pull. The bank will only give you 70% because they are not going to pay you for the whole house. They are going to give you 70% of the property, the value. So if you look at our current figure we are working with, which is 150,000, what is the 70% of 150,000? You get something around, maybe I should allow you to do the calculation quickly. Can anyone do any calculation? 105, thank you. Yeah, you are really following me. It's 105, yes, thank you. Now, that 105 gives you another property completely. Yeah, whatever it is behind it, but I know it's between 105. Now, that 105 is what the people that refinance this property to you for you give to you. Now, the first one I'm doing now, does that mean one of the room was due to? Thank you very much. Yes, we have to do that. Yeah, you are really following me. We have to readjust and put in the bathroom in between the 2 big rooms in the house. And I like this person that made this comment. The reason why I like people like you is that you are really, really following me. Now, one of the things we look for before we buy these properties, even though they are cheap, is that we need to look out for all we want to achieve with the property. Does the property have it? If the property don't have everything that we want to achieve, we are not going to buy them. About 5-6 weeks ago, shortly before I went on a foreign trip that I just came back, I went to Sheffield and I was giving 5 deals. I was giving 5 keys, 5 properties to view. None of them meet my desire, because you need to put everything into consideration. And that is why working with people like us make a lot of difference. That is why people like us are doing what we are doing and we are making good return on it. And people that have joined us are taking advantage or leveraging on our expertise, because we will see things that you can't see and we will be able to guide you right. So let me go back to the conversation around pulling the 70% to go and do the next one. Now, don't forget, this first one, you still have 30% equity on this property, and every month you are still collecting your rent, because your tenant pay you 800, you paid the bank back, finance back, maybe 500. So your income now reduced to 300 from this first property. So you are making 300 times 12, which is 3,600. And you have 30% equity in this first property, and you have enough money to go and start the second one. I hope I've not confused anyone. If you understand, please let me know. I want to see the comment. I want to be sure we're all together here. Can you recap? Okay, you don't understand. Thank you very much. Now, let me explain. Now, I said, don't forget the value of the property is 150. You have now put a tenant there for 6 months, because before you can refinance that property, you must have tenanting. This, just put your mind in this property in front of you. I must have, did you borrow from bank 75K to start? No. To start this strategy, it has to be cash. Thank you very much, Mr. MEC. You have to start with cash. To do this strategy and make the best out of it, you have to start with cash. And that is one of the reasons why, if you cannot raise this entire 75 plus the cost of renovation yourself, you need to learn to collaborate with either like-minded people, or you collaborate with few other people, and then you'll be able to start this strategy. Why you divide 96,000 into 2? The reason why you where did you get the 96 from? Or 9,006, I mean. 9,006 is one year rent. It's not 96,000. One year rent is 9,600. If you divide it into 2, which is 6 months, so the first 6 months of you finishing this property, you are making 8,000, 9,600 divided by 2, which is how much? 96 divided by 2. You are making 4,800 for the first 6 months. You already have 4,800 in your pocket back, and then you can now do your refinancing. And when you do your refinancing, the bank gives you 105, 70%. Then you can now have this 4,800 that you have with that 105, and then you go and do another project. Now, when you do another project like that, the original one is still in your name, and now you have the second one. So the first one has produced another one, but the second one producing the first one producing another one now means you are doing it with the bank. You are doing it with the bank. Now, because you are doing it with the bank, you have to be paying on a monthly basis. So from the 800, you are probably paying bank 500, and you still have extra 300 every month coming into your pocket. And you still have your 30% in your previous property. So if you finish the second one and you are able to do it up to that standard, you can sell that second one again and go and get another mortgage and do the third one. So within 3 to 4 years, you can do 3 of these property on a consistent basis. It is what I've done. It is what is real. It is what is practicable, and it is real. Now, let's go back to the slide. No, before I go into our next, now, before I go into that, let me attend to what you're saying. Does the financing come with percentage from bank, or when the 105 the bank gave you is complete, you stop paying them? No. You see, the truth of that matter is that every strategy around that is already factored into the money you are paying back into them monthly. And it is the tenant in that property that is actually paying that money, not you. So the issue of 105 should not bother you, because you already have a tenant there that will be paying that. Look, many of us on this platform tonight are still living in landlord's property, buy to let. Do you know that majority of you using that property, you are the one paying the mortgage on behalf of the owner? and the owner still owns the house while you are just paying every month. The owner collects your rent and they pay it to the bank. Some owners even make profit because there are some other things that we can teach along this line that time will not permit us tonight. And that is one of the reasons why we make it open to as many that really want to know more about this to come and join us, join our academy. We are not saying put the 75,000 down today. No, you don't have to. We are not even telling you anything about you spending money. Get more knowledge around this. We just use this to open your mind to see what is going on, what is available, what is possible. But if you want to know more, we will not be able to discuss everything around BRR, even in 2-hour session. But with you working with people like us that one, have the expertise, two, have the power team. One of my clients, I told them about this and I bought the property for them and I took them to my solicitor. They are having a life now. They are just enjoying their life. How do you know how much it will cost to refurbish the property before buying? That is why you have us. Thank you for that. Also, that is one of the reasons why you need to work with people like us. I have 33 years experience. I know what I'm looking for in a property. I want my one of my team, please, can you just put into this, if you can share, I don't know if it is possible, for as many that want to watch my video on YouTube, where I talk about dead properties in the UK. If you can send the link to everyone on this platform tonight, I will so much appreciate it. You can pick that from the YouTube, or just go on YouTube and look at it, dead properties. I explain deep on this, but if you really want to know, more about this strategy and other property strategy that you can begin to leverage on the United Kingdom, we are here to help. We have a training program, 3-month training program, and our next training program starts this month, precisely 24th and 25th of September. We are starting our next session where we are going to discuss fully about the opportunity that is available to you in United Kingdom, property business you can do without you owning your own property. You don't own your own property. It's not your own, but you are making money from them. That is what I'm enjoying. I teach you how to do that at the same time. And we have 2 hours monthly classroom session every month. And you submit your weekly progress report to the office, and we book you 30 minutes one-on-one with me, where you have time to discuss your personal challenges. This is not general. I devote extra 30 minutes to all the people in my academy to have one-on-one with me, help them to overcome some of those challenges that may become an issue to them. And then you have access to my service accommodation blueprint. This is something I've done for 8 years. And then obviously, once you become part of my team, you have access to my power team. When I say power team, access to my builder, access to my solicitor, access to my accountant, access to my gas engineer, as many people that will help you on this journey that have built part of my team, they become part of your own team as well. Because why? You are one of us. Once you join our network, you have access to all of this. And then you have what we call landlord pitch presentation, the things that you need to convince landlord in case you want to practice rent to rent. We help you to put all of that together. Now, if you really want to invest in knowledge, the cost of all these, the current market value from all those people that you see on your screen, on your social media, is not less than 6,900. That is the cost they charge. But because I have a different mission, my mission is, if other race in United Kingdom if within their community there is a help, there is a way by which they help and increase themselves, and they are increasing in wealth, why can't we in our own community do the same? So I have decided for the last time this year to crash this price, and it's going to be for this year alone. From January session, it's not going to be this price again. And I know why I'm saying so. Because one, this knowledge part is taking a lot from me because I'm devoting more of my time into it, and I need people to also respond by paying me the worth of my time. But for the last time this year, I'm going to crash this down to 1,497. 3 months. In that 3 months, you learn about how to make money from property you rent that is not your own. You are not paying mortgage, but you are making money. You learn about all the strategy that can deliver money to your hand in property, including deal sourcing. You learn what you need. Some people think everything you need is money. No, there are some things that you need that is not even money to run property business. You learn all of that in our academy. And then finally, this property strategy that I share tonight, I'm going deeper into it. Then you can see how you can do it on your own, how you can collaborate with us, or how you can use your community, probably your credibility within some level of people that you know, your own circle of friends, and gather money and start this. Some people approached me last week for this. Oh, they even showed me their bank balance. This money belongs to 4 of us. Can you help us? We have started, we have just got them on now. I'm going to get property for them. They showed me the bank balance, very encouraging bank balance. The money belongs to 4 people. They've put that money together for the purpose of doing property business. So we help people to see how your little can be increased in your hand because the opportunities are there. So if you want to take advantage of this offer tonight, my team are there. If you say yes on the start box, they will get in touch with you now, and you will get this offer, all this package for 1,497. The class starts 27 September. We run in September, we run October, and we run in November. And when you finish, we will give you our certificate backed by CPD. That's 1. 2, you automatically become part of our network, and then we'll hold your hand. We help you when you will need help in any shape or form that you need help to succeed on your property journey. We are here, myself, my team. We have staff here in London, in the UK, where we work together. We have people working for us in Nigeria, in case you are watching from Nigeria, to work with you, to help you, just to make sure that we give you all that you require to succeed on this journey. So if you can quickly drop your response, I don't know if my team can see you, if they can see what you are writing, and they can respond to you. We want to know as many that want to take advantage of this offer tonight. This offer is not available tomorrow. It's not available tomorrow because the last one we did, a lot of people responded, and we are starting this month, so we have limited space remaining. As a matter of fact, I don't want to take more than necessary simply because of this 30-minute session. I need to give my time to that time, so we don't take many people. And if you don't enter this one that we're starting in September, it will be next year. And I can never guarantee that you get this package again. It's not likely to happen. I know why I'm saying so. So take advantage now. And the truth of the matter is, you don't even need to make this 1,497 payment today. You can just secure your place now and say, look, I really want to be part of this, but I don't have all of this. I have my 50% now, and I can spread the balance in 2 months. So you pay 50% and you pay 25% and pay 25%. All we want is before you finish the training, you have all your payment coming. because we are not after that payment. We are after what the value we are going to give you. Some people started join our June session. We made this same offer to them. After July classroom, some people pay up because they've seen the value that they are getting. So if you want to be part of that today and you are ready for your property investment, you can scan this QR code that is in front of you, and then you can just take advantage of this offer today. Thank you so very much. Do I have anyone with any question before I go on tonight? I really want to take questions, and I know we have a lot of people here tonight. Please, before you go away, let me have your question, please, if you don't mind. Any question? Thank you very much. If you have any question, can you just raise up your hand so that we can see you? My team are there to look at, and they will tell me who is there, and then we can call you and take your question. Landlord is completely okay. Property studies are often affected by changes in market or new regulation. For instance, when Section 24 taxes changes, reduce mortgage interest. How to buy them even solo their problem. If a similar shit happen again, how will you adapt your training to make sure it remains relevant? I'll be honest with you. This is a very good country. The reason why I say that is that everything they do is open. So whenever there is a regulation, whenever there is a policy, you can go back to it, read it, find out what you need to know, what you need to do, why government is bringing that policy out, and then you pass information to anyone that is involved. It's like immigration rule in this country. Your immigration lawyer will tell you every one of them need to keep reading so as to know what to tell their client. The same with us. Once we know what is going on, we go into get the information and we pass the information to anyone that is in our academy. So you can never be lost with us. We are also part of a bigger network. And the good thing about it is that once you join us, you are part of that bigger network, because we have people that we draw from as well. And as we draw from them, we pass it on to all those that are in our own network. Thank you for the lecture today, sir. Please, I noticed most of the mentors you mentioned, you usually help them secure the property. Has anyone gotten to say that they are able to secure property by themselves? Yes. The truth of the matter is, my goal is that with time, as you acquire more knowledge, you'll be able to do it on your own. You don't have to depend on me again after you have done your first or second deal, because that is the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Once you know, and maybe I should say this, in this country today, we have more than 10 property strategy. I'm only talking about one today. So if after I've shown you BRR and you have really, really enjoyed it, and you really want to know more about other strategies that are available to you in the market, obviously you can come back to me, or you go to somewhere where they will tell you how to go about it. There's a land development, for example. We're hoping to buy a warehouse in Sheffield and break it down and take a permission and build 3 terrace building on it. Those are the kind of things that we intend to go into later. And these are the things that we will share. We'll come back to tell you how you can make money from it as well. Please, I have just started and I don't have anyone to join with. Can I still join the day? You can join us. You can invest your 10,000, your 20,000, your 30,000 with TMS UK Properties. What we do for you is we give you what we call an agreement backed by our solicitor that will give you a guarantee that you are dealing with a reputable company. You can Google us, you can go and research about us. We are a reputable property business company. This is what we do. We don't do anything else. And this coming to us every day. So once you give us a amount that you have, we give you an agreement that will let you know that your money is safe, and this is what we're using your money to do. And at the end of 12 months, we are bound to give you return on that investment, because that money will bring in something to you, at least between 8 to 10%, depending on what you invest with us. And because that money we are also using to do property. And once we make the business, everybody laugh. You make your own, we make our own, everybody is happy. We are not all about making money alone. We also want you to make money while you are busy doing some other thing. Imagine this person, you have 30,000 at the end of the year, maybe 2,000 something come over to you over that amount of money. That alone can give you a week or 10 days holiday somewhere in Asia. I mean, you don't realize that money, rather from you to spend that money, the interest on that money has given you the lifestyle that you really want to do. Yeah, the stamp duty is it 73%? Yeah, you see, whatever figure I've given to you tonight, every tax, everything has been factored into it, and those things have been taken care of. Everything is inclusive of everything I've shared with you tonight. I'm responding to the ones that can see, but if you still have any further question, please let me know. And if you want my team to contact you, probably you want to join our September, please let us have your details so that we can get in touch with you as soon as we finish. What are the things you look out for before purchase? Maybe one of them, sir. The location. The location is important. We make sure that even if you say Birmingham, for example, we're not going to say every part of Birmingham is where we can do our strategy. We look for location that will suit many things. Easy renter, where we can even use it for other property means. The one I showed you tonight, I'm likely to even put it on service accommodation for the next 6 months. I'll make more money on it before I even start to put a normal renter, put it there or rather sell it. So there are different opportunities that's available to you when you are part of our system. Any other question, please, before we go? We still have time anyway, but I just want to be sure that I'm able to attend to everyone tonight. Please, my team, let me know if there are other questions that I've not attended to, please. I hope you find.
Can you put it on the QR code, sir?
Okay, thank you very much, ma. All right, that's the QR code there, please. If you want to ready for investment, and can you please also put up our website so that people can see our website, www.tmsukproperties.co.uk. When you go on our website, you are going to see a lot of information about. We have 3 investment opportunity. We have what we call Do It For Me. We have Do It With Me, and we have collaboration. Like I said, you can invest your 30,000, you can invest your 20,000, you can invest your 50,000, and that money will bring increase to you in a year, 100%, 12 months. Because the truth of the matter is, these properties are there and they are looking for people to come and revive them. There are a lot of them up there. 5-6 weeks ago, I view a bungalow. That bungalow is 3-bedroom with a very small kitchen. I'm still on it. Imagine once that get through, my plan is to extend the kitchen, give it a big kitchen because it's a bungalow and there is a lot of space at the back. Now, the truth of the matter is, a lot of people don't know that in this country, there are a lot of potential in almost every part of UK, especially with the way they structure their building. In about 40-50 years ago, when we the immigrants have not flooded this country, they are comfortable with their small way of living. You realize that some part of the central London, some past, even when I came into this country 20 years ago, in an area called Hackney, you don't have bathroom in some houses. You need to go out to public bathroom, to public toilet. I'm talking about 20 years ago, 2005. Yes, you hear me right. But things are developing. So some of the property they build outside London, some of them, they are not recent. And this is what we are looking for. We need to go back into those communities. We need to revive them. We need to bring them back to life. And that's where the money is. And that is why you should also share from the cake. Don't fold your hand. Don't say, you don't trust anybody. No, you must be part of it. Because why? it is for you as well to enjoy it. So why should you allow other people to be enjoying it when you too can be part of it? What's the thing you look out for before purchase? I've just mentioned them now. Some of them is you need ILOSA. So if I want to invest say 20, so do they become a co-property owner or just receiving? Yeah, you just receive interest. You cannot invest 20,000 in the property of worth 150 and say you are a co-owner. You are not a co-owner. You are just you are an investor. And at the end of 12 calendar month, you take your percentage. If you want to invest again, you take it. If you don't want to reinvest again, you take your capital, you take your returns, and then you can go and look for more money. If you want to become a part owner, we are talking about in the range of 100,000, 80,000, thereabout. That is when you can become a part owner. Yes, thank you for that question. Who else again? Please keep your question coming. I want to be sure I attend to everybody. Thank you, Mr. Wale. Thank you very much. And imagine if you have something done and you have an investment of over 8 to 10% without you lifting your finger. That should be a good news to you tonight. Okay, I hope. Is there any other question before we call it a day? It's been a great day. I know we had some technical issue at the beginning, but all the same, I was going to extend it to 9 o'clock because we started late, but it's like everybody's happy. Okay, hi. Can I see that question again, please? I saw a question now. Can 3 to 5 learners, 75K to 50 can also form a group to buy a proper using bearer with guidance of our mentor here? Why not, please? Why not? Why not? We can have that conversation outside here. Just get all our details, www.tmsukproperties.co.uk. You can book one-on-one session with me. And I want to do something special tonight. How many of us have signed for this program tonight? How many of us are signified that we really want to be part of our training? I want to give a gift, but I want to have you before. I want to know how many before I announce the gift. Admin, please, can you help me? How many registration do we have tonight?
Currently we have 4.
4. Do you have all their details?
Yes, we can get their email address.
Okay. I don't know how many of us on the Zoom have access to TikTok because I'm on TikTok live. My book, I'm holding my book. My book, I just released this book about two months ago. It's called A Journey of Change. It's on Amazon. If you go on Amazon and you put my name, this book will come out. Presently is about £10 on Amazon, but it's going to go up shortly. It's going to go up very, very shortly. But as many that have signed for our program tonight, if you drop your postal address, well, I'm going to give you this book for free. But you might have to give us, we might send you an email where we'll give you a link for you to pay for the poster. And then we'll post it to you. And then I want you to read this book. It's more like a gift to every one of you to assign tonight. It's called A Journey of Change. I was in Nigeria recently and I campaigned about this book. Someone came to my meet and greet and he read the book and he sent me a message this early morning. And he said to me, I have read your book from cover to cover. It took me 17 days to read. This book has made a lot of impact in my life, and I'm hoping to share some more story with you very, very soon. He said, this book has done something in my mind, and I'm hoping that as I put those things into practice, I'm going to come back to talk to you about the result. I was so happy to read that very early morning today. I got that. And I'm willing to give this book to all of you that signed for the course. This is the first time I'm doing this, and I'm happy to do it. I will send it to you. Give us your details. Send your once you send us your details, your email, we can send you a link. Once you pay, send your postal address to info@TMS UK. Thank you very much. And once you are able to do that, somebody said I'm unable to register. Please, can you help me look into that? Balak Vincent. So once you send your details, the postal address to info@TMS UK Properties, we will send a copy of this book to you. I'm sure you will love it. I'm sure you will find it very, very useful. Thank you so much. I think we have no more questions. Do we want us to call it a day today? I want to personally appreciate all of you. You have waited patiently from the beginning up till now. I'm just so happy. I hope the few time we have spent together, you have learned one or two things. If you want to get in touch with me, you can book a session. You can book a session with me, 30 minutes free, but if you want more than 30 minutes, it will cost you. My admin will get in touch with you if you want to know more about how to take advantage of that. Oh, thank you too. Essay, thank you. Thank you very much. You can send a message to me. Thank you very much. So if you really want to see me more, you want to discuss further about your property journey, I'm always available. My passion, my vision is to add value to you, is to add value to your assets. Add value to you, add value to your asset. Listen to me, everyone tonight as we go. I am a proud immigrant in this country, very proud to be. I'm not born here. I came into this country like many other persons came into this country. And I see the opportunity that we can take here if we take it. So please take this opportunity and make the best out of it. And I can assure you, you will be the one to enjoy it, because there are more to life than just to stand up every morning, run to work, come back. No, there are places you need to go to, there are countries you need to visit. If you don't have the resources, how will you do it? How long will the class be for? And is it Monday to Friday? No, our classes is once a month. We let you know when our classes is coming up. And a week before our class, we send you the manual. You go on our portal. Every of our students have access to our portal. In our portal, you have all our courses. You can read our courses even before the classroom, so that when we get to the classroom, you already have an idea of what we're going to discuss about. And in the classroom, everyone joining is 2 hours. And the good thing about our own training is that we don't have just one time. We have AM training, we have PM training. So on the day of the training, for example, the 25th of September, if you are not available in the morning, you can join the evening session. And if evening session is not comfortable for you, you can join the morning session. Whether you join the morning or evening session, we're all treating the same thing. And that is the dynamic, that is the another addition to our own, just to make sure that we look after our own people. So 2 hours in the morning or 2 hours in the evening, anyone convenient for you, I'm here for you. And I take all the classes myself. But in addition to that classroom, I also go out of my way to bring in some other person that I know are succeeding in property business to come and educate us, to come and add to our knowledge. I call that special bonus, and I give that twice every session. We've just had one for my June student. They've just had one session with one of my friends, Ashley, fantastic young man. He's a biology teacher in his school. He was teaching biology until he came across business property business education, and he turned from being a biology teacher to a property investor. He did it so much successful that he left teaching. The principal of the school invited him back to the school and said, look, you cannot leave us. We want you to start, because he was the head of the science department. He said, no, my time I'm devoting my time for my business. I don't have time to come and be teaching again. How much is the school teaching giving me? No, now the principal now said to Ashley, okay, we are not saying you should come back to be teaching, but at least give us one day in a month where you just come and help us motivate these students. At least give them a different mindset. If you can leave teaching job to go and do full-time business, it means there is something in it for you. So please, and that is exactly what he's doing now. So once a month, he go back to school, not only to the year where he used to teach, but to the whole school. Imagine, well, because he pursue his dream, because he goes into what he loves doing, he now becomes someone that now talk to the whole school. He said to me recently, even some teachers, he's now mentoring them. So I give opportunity for some of my friends that I met on this journey to come and bless my students, because I don't know everything and I don't pretend to know everything. There are other people that I know that can impact your life. You may not have access to them on your own, but when you join my network, you have access to them. And that is the beauty of networking. Thank you so much, everyone, for tonight. I'm so happy that I'm able to do what I love doing. I like to add values to people. I've shared some information tonight, but I'm telling you, it's just a fraction of what I know. If you join my network, if you join my academy, I'm going to give you everything that I've gathered in the past 33 years, and your life will never remain the same. It's a promise. As long as you put into practice what I tell you, because my mentor says, it is not what you know that matters. It is what you do with what you know. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Have a good
You
weekend.
too, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. MC. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, sir.